everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. Today we are going to do a good holiday treat with the holiday coming very quickly. These are a cute chocolate covered Oreo on a stick, and I did a video not too long ago on how to dip chocolate Oreo or chocolate cookie, however you want to do it, on a stick. And I will try to attach that video in the description box because I've already pre-dipped these. I'm just showing you how to make a snowman out of them. And these make a really cute treat for the classroom. Christmas parties are coming with winter break and holiday festivities and bake sales and things like that. So this is just something that's really simple and really fun and doesn't require too much. So let's get started. I have already pre-dipped my Oreo cookie sandwiches on sticks with the white chocolate, and like I said, I will attach that video in the description box. This one I took and put coconut on, and just coconut flakes to make it look like there was snow on it, and I just did it around the front. And then this one is just plain because not everybody likes coconut. So, and inside I have a Christmassy chocolate sandwich cookie. All you need is some melted white chocolate, which is what you dip in, but we also use it for something else. You need some dark chocolate or regular chocolate, all melted. And you can go back, and I have videos on, or I explain in a lot of my videos on how to melt those. I think I also explained it in the chocolate covered cookie one. And then also what I took is, I have a case of the today, so I apologize. I've had the weekend off from recording, and I have to get back into the mode. So I use the decorating icing that you just buy in the tubes, and I am actually out of orange, so I didn't want to have to go buy any more. I have a whole tube of yellow, so I just added some orange food coloring to my yellow because you don't need a whole lot, and I didn't want to have to spend extra money. Let's get started on making these cute little snowman faces. Now, the other thing you may need, if you're not going to just serve them uncovered, you want to give them to people, is some little cellophane bags and some ribbon so that you can wrap these up. I use a toothpick and just one of my cake decorating tools, but you can use the back of a paintbrush, like a little art paintbrush, or you can even use the toothpick for this as well. So I'm going to start by making the eyes, and I want to make sure that you can see this. So I'm going to kind of zoom down a little bit. All right, and we are going to use our dark chocolate for the eyes and the mouth, and all I do is simply dip it in my little tool and kind of drizzle the extra off. And then you want to make 2 eyeballs. So 1, 2. And I'm going to do that on the other one as well, since we have the dark chocolate going. This one's hiding in snow, which is okay. Looks like he has a matte eyebrow, huh? We can always pull that off. Not a big deal. All right, now we want to do the mouth. And the mouth, I just use, because oh, I got some on there. The traditional snowman, you know, back in the day when you built them in the yard, had a mouth made of charcoal. So that's the concept I use for the mouth, is that this mouth is made of charcoal. Might as well fix this one while we're at it. Just use a toothpick. It's really easy. The toothpick comes in super handy. Okay, so now we're going to make our mouth, our charcoal mouth, and even though it's not black, it's still dark chocolate, and I'm going to make, you can make it bigger to smaller. Charcoal is never the same size, so I just kind of go around just like so and make his mouth. There we go. Now you can also make a female snowman. And with the female snowman, what I normally do is take the toothpick and I dip it lightly, just lightly, into the chocolate and shake the little excess off. Because you just want a little stream, I'm going to see if you can see this, down at the bottom. And I go along the eye and I just kind of create, you just kind of pull back with the toothpick. Hopefully you can see this pretty well. So you don't want a whole bunch because then it'll become too gloppy. But you want enough that you can pull to make the eyelashes. I'm trying to curl this one. It's not curling as well on this side, but you know, people are just going to eat it. So, all right. So there we have a female that has some eyelashes, and then we have Frosty the Snowman that doesn't. All right, so we're done with the dark chocolate. That's how easy it is. Now you want to get another toothpick because you actually get 2 more toothpicks, one for the white chocolate and one for your orange. And we are going to go ahead while this sets up, and we are going to create our nose. And you are not going to believe how easy this is. It's super, super easy. You want to take your toothpick and go in there and just kind of twirl around and get some of this orange cake or cookie icing, and just kind of twirl it around on the toothpick. So then it's almost like a cotton candy effect. You just kind of twirl it and get some on there. Now just don't get frustrated because sometimes it doesn't go on there perfect, but we're not perfect and these things are just fun to do. So you want to get, you know, not too much, but enough that you can make a nose. Then what I do is I lay my hand flat and I go along and I twirl it just like I did in the bowl, and I attach my nose. And as you come down, it ends in a point. So it's really, really simple. Just wipe your excess off, and you can kind of spread your nose out a little bit if you want to. You don't want to mess with them too much because they usually come out pretty good the first time. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Stick in there, kind of twirl it around, same way as how we're going to do it on the snowman itself. Okay, and then we'll want to do flat hand to the side. Start where you want the nose to start and kind of twirl that around. Just twirl, 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 and come down, and it kind of ends and pull away, and it ends at a point. Super, super simple. And then adjust it accordingly. That's it. That's how easy it is. Now, what we want to do is I'm going to make a white center in each eyeball. And you don't have to do that. You can leave it chocolate if you want to. But just get a little dab of white chocolate. And this dark chocolate may still be wet, so you want to make sure that you're not spreading it out too much. So just take your white chocolate and kind of dab it just a little bit on there. There you go. And we are done with that toothpick. That's how easy it is. So look at how cute these are. You have Mrs. Frosty and Mr. Frosty. Mr. Frosty has snow on him. And there's Mrs. Frosty snowless. And what you do is I usually take these and I stick them in the refrigerator or the freezer for about 5 minutes because you just want to get them to set up before you wrap them in cellophane. And I lost my train of thought. I stick them in the fridge, let them freeze before I put them in the cellophane. Oh, because the dark chocolate takes a little while to set up as compared to the white chocolate. So I have one little guy here in the freezer already. He's already done and frozen and ready to be, there he is, he's all ready. And I just take them and I put them right in the cellophane bags. I did these years ago for clients and I also sold them. And people really liked them, so I'm always doing something different. Okay, so there he is wrapped in cellophane. We're going to take a piece of ribbon, and I've got some really cute ribbon here that I used on some of my ornaments. And cut yourself a piece that's about, I don't know, however long you want it. This one's about 3 inches or so. And you just take that ribbon, wrap it around, and I don't even tie it in a full knot. I just do one tight pull. So you want them to be able to get into it. And there you go. There is your little frosty Oreo cookie on a stick. I hope you like this. It's so simple. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Get creative and make different faces if you want to. The most important thing really is that your chocolate is at the right consistency and that you freeze them or refrigerate them before you bag them so that you don't smear everything. But other than that, I will attach that video on how to dip the cookie, and then you can see how to do that. I'm going to stick these little guys in the fridge. He looks like he's angry, doesn't he? I have an angry snowman. I'm sorry. So we'll stick these in the fridge and let them set up. And I'll bag these actually for my clients tomorrow and give them to them along with their redneck wine glasses that I made. And I hope you had fun with this. Feel free to comment, ask me any questions, send me video responses if you want. And check out some of the other videos that I have for the holiday season. They're fun and you can have a good time with them. Until next time, oh, you know what? I forgot to say, go ahead and check out my Jus4SweetZ page and my recipe book page. That's a group page that you ask to be invited to, or I can invite you to it. and share some of your ideas. I would love to hear those. And then on my Jus4SweetZ page, you can actually see some of the things that I don't make videos on that I post all the time. So now we're finally at the end. So until next time, next video, please hit the like button if you like this, and God bless everyone.